What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing tonight? Alright, I'm going to do the audio thing. Let me know how the audio is, everybody, as usual. Let me make sure we are, in fact, live. Looks like, am I on quite a delay? Nope, that's looking good. Okay. Can I see the chat? I can. Hey, Truggy, how are you? Papa's here already, early, I saw. Jeff, how you doing? Michael, what's up, everybody? Alright, so today I got this little box. In this little box was a couple items. One is AI camera. We have a ceramic heater block. And finally, the long-awaited, I believe, third or fourth version of the Creality extruder. And I figured, since this specific machine hasn't been working for so long, and I just had it there as an ornament, I figured it was probably time for me to throw that in there and check it out. Alright, one more thing I want to know is the music playing on my side? It looks like it is. One thing I want to set up real quick, just in case we need it, is the browser. So let me go ahead and click my buttons real quick, just to make sure that it's selected. Let's see, Google Chrome, this one. Okay, yep, we're good. Whoops, cancel. Okay, alright, so that's good. You guys can see this. Yep. Alright. Creality store. No, don't send me messages, please. K1 was scared of the new kid on the block. USS Trident. Yeah, I moved it to where it's going to live at some point. And I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Hey, Nathan, you're back, huh? Hey, man, never got an email back from the filming contest last night. I think I asked... I didn't reply because I've been at work. I have an email from you. Yeah, so I asked for your address, and you replied with "from YouTube." So maybe just misunderstood me. So reply to me in that email with your address, and I will send you a roll of filament. That's what I was trying to say. Maybe I was half asleep or something when I replied. But yeah, I got that email. So just let me know your address so I can send you one. And speaking of which, there is a pinned comment all the way at the top. There it is. If you guys want to potentially win a roll of filament, I will be doing it towards the end of the stream, where I will pick a person. You must be present. You must be in the United States. The link is for a Gleam.io link. Looks like this. Looks like there's already 3 people signed up. So the chances of winning are pretty good. I think yesterday we had, what, 36 or so people. So chances of winning a roll are pretty good. And that will be coming from 3D Max themselves. And you'll have a choice to pick a PLA Plus from their website, as long as it's in stock at the moment. So yes. And in case you're wondering, yes, you can enter again and win again. Fair and square. Okay, that's beside the point. There's several things I want to talk about. So right before we get to actually doing anything on the K1, if you guys were here yesterday, which it looks like majority of you were there, once the Magician finished its print. So this is from Orca, completely just the wrong profile in every which possible way. Not too bad. Took a little while. I think it was an hour 40 or so minutes, so definitely not the fastest benchy ever. Completely wrong profile. Then I went into Cura, and I used the generic profile there in Cura for this machine, and I printed the new benchy, the one that prints upward like this. That's actually a container. And take a look at this print. I mean, it would be pretty hard to find a fault. You would have to be really... Here's the light right there. Like, whatever lines you're seeing, that's in the filament. That's this thing is super smooth. There's nothing in the way of the what's it called, the print in place here. Here's the first layer. Let me see if I can catch some light on that first layer. Come on. Come on, light. There we go. Perfect first layer. It's pretty good. Oh, here's the light right there. Look at that. Look at that shine. So yeah, if you use the right profile for the machine, it's not a speed demon, but the quality is crazy good. So one of these. I like it. So I'm going to unplug this bad boy and move it over so we can work on the K1. Sorry, I'm not quite as prepped. But came home from work, had some dinner, did some family stuff, and boom, now I'm down here. So get that going. And like I said, I haven't used the K1 in a long time, weeks upon weeks. It's covered in dust, and that's because in its current state with the V2 of the extruder, the extruder does not work. I can't print any filament out of it. So as you can imagine, I'm pretty excited about getting this thing fixed. Because it just so... Oh man, I wish the door opens all the way. I wish that door just hinged all the way. I wonder if there's some printable hinges. Since, you know, all the way. Here's a $300 machine. Stuff in the way. Opens all the way. Speaking of flying bear, what's that machine called? The Reborn 2 came today, and the box is not as big as I thought. I expected it to be the biggest box to ever come here, but it's not, which means that it is a kit, which means it's going to be quite the build. I don't even know what to really expect with it. Don't know much about it, but I love the Ghost, so it should just be a continuation of that. Just saw the Mingda Pro 400. Wowzer, yeah, I have that machine. It's I did a bunch of videos on it, some shorts too. It sits right here, and yep, there you go. Anytime I need anything large print that I use that, I have a 0.6mm nozzle on there. I actually think it would be better with a 0.8mm nozzle, because there's no way you're buying that printer to print anything small. That printer is to print huge stuff. So put a 0.8 on there and just send it. Has a volcano size nozzle on there. Hey Nuno, how are you? Alright, let's see what this camera is looking at, because this one is going to be important for today's stream. So I'm going to have to position this bad boy in all kinds of funky ways so that you guys can see what we're working on here. Because it's going to be a good one. Alright, I'm going to take the bed off and flip it, just in case I drop anything down in there. What's the price on the new Flying Bear? It's not new, it's actually pretty old. Let's see, Flying Bear. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, okay, it looks like it's the right one. Ghost 6 New Arrival. Interesting. Reborn 2. Yeah, oh my gosh. That is so much cheaper than I thought. That's so much cheaper. Jeez. I guess it doesn't have auto bed leveling because you have to like buy it. It's only what, $14 more. Shipping calculated, so it must be shipping as well. Yeah, PI bed, auto bed leveling. I wonder if my kit has either. I don't know. I don't know which one they sent me. But this thing should be massive. And it's Core XY, spools on the side. It has the funky hat, like the Reborn. I mean the man. These names are getting crazy. That the Ghost 6 has. It doesn't run Clipper, but it can run Clipper. 2209s. That's pretty good. Silicone heat bed. Uses that same extruder as on the Ghost, the bit larger dual gear, really good extruder. You can see like right through it. If it uses the same screen as the Ghost 6, it looks like it uses a larger version of it. It can be repinned to a Raspberry Pi GPIO pins to run Clipper screen. It runs an MKS board, so Wi-Fi is already built in. There's all sorts of crazy benefits with these machines, and I'm assuming that they just don't have the marketing to push this thing, because it seems pretty good. Look, linear rails, just looks good. Yeah, oh yeah, the giant belts, has the huge belts on there. Dual-sided cooling, not the best fans, but that's fine. Yeah, otherwise it's just a Marlin machine. So we'll see. Hopefully I have the one with the PI bed and the auto bed leveling sensor. If not, fine. But that would definitely be my suggestion. Printing larger on glass is not fun anymore. Alright, what size bed is this? 325 by 325 by 350. This thing is massive. Alright, anyway, that's for a different different time. We're just missing Hero telling him I'm gonna buy a P1S. Yeah, Cole, yeah, I mean, you know, he's really happy with his Bamboo machine and the AMS system. It prints PETG endlessly for him. So, you know, if you have a machine that's trouble-free, it does every single thing that you ask for, it no longer has the same problems your older machines did, you don't have to do much maintenance, you know what I mean? Like, I understand why he's so excited about it. But yeah, he does mention to literally every single person that you should just buy one of those, which maybe you should. Maybe that's the direction. For me, I don't know. I'm still unsure of the whole thing. Should I take his place? Yeah, definitely take his place. As in, like, to let us know about Bamboo. Yeah, for sure. You can. Alright, let's get this party started. I'm gonna start tearing this thing down just so I can get to the extruder. And we will go from there. If you guys have any questions about this machine, let me know. Although, I'm probably not the best person to answer these because my experience hasn't been that smooth with this machine. When it was smooth, I really enjoyed it. And I still really just enjoy the aesthetics of it. I think it looks very professional, and it feels expensive, and it makes you feel proud of owning it, which is kind of interesting. Like, it seems so high quality. Probably very similar to Bamboo machines. But I just want it to work, as I'm sure anyone that would own this would want. Is it worth buying? Perfect Dark. Which machine? The K1, or the Reborn 2 we were talking about? What are the bed dimensions? Oh, which machine? Just to be clear, of this one. Yes, the K1. The K1 is, I think it's just a standard 220. Let me be sure. You know, we have the information in front of us. But I think it's a standard build plate. Yeah, 220 by 220. Right, 220, 220, 250. So it's about the same as a stock Ender in that sense. Is it worth buying? Like I said, when my extruder was working, it was phenomenal. I loved it, and it was so easy. Then when I found out that you can hack this thing to run full clipper, as in my personal opinion it should out of the box, that's when I kind of fell in love with the machine. But then they patched it, and that's kind of the bummer. It's really limited. This machine is extremely limited by the software. It has amazing, great hardware, as long as this is functional, and it's limited by its own firmware and software. Alright, I forgot that I have to take off the whole thing, I think. Nope. You can get to it just like this. Alright, let's see here. Surge, you don't have to buy the AMS or the P1S, making it the same price as the K1. Yeah, I mean, the AMS is really the selling point. Like, if you want any kind of multi-material, or even just to be able to print the same material with more than one roll of it endlessly, there's no question. There's no question. Now, if you're not interested so much in the AMS and you're just thinking of a machine, then I think you have some options. Until Creality finds some way to add multi-material, I think that part is always going to be the selling point of bamboo. Also, you know, the whole privacy slash whatever. I'm sure Creality has its own issues with that. They're not necessarily always saints in that field. All right, let me leave these screws in. I'm gonna put them back just so we can evaluate. Actually, no, I'm gonna take them out so we can evaluate both extruders here in a second, next to each other, since I'll have both of them. Probably gonna be a rare opportunity to check it out in more detail. They also sent a ceramic heating block kit. I haven't opened any of these yet. But since that's there, let me go ahead and take off the front cover. Another thing that I wish this did was I wish that the tools that were needed, which are very little, it's just 2 Allen keys. I wish they were the same size, because you need 2 different sizes. I could tell my extruder was broken because there's a ton of filament back here, like bits and pieces of filament. Alright, that's off. Let's get this cover up. Am I missing one? Nope, there we go. Just pull up. Let's take this fan off. There we go. Okay. There's the front, in case anybody's wondering. It is a 40-20 fan back here. Not a 50-15, a 40-20. And here's what the duct looks like. It pretty much surrounds the nozzle on 3 sides. Actually a pretty good design. Definitely no problems with cooling on this thing. Creality said September they're opening it up. Yes, I know. I'm very patiently waiting. I think it's going to be a game changer for this machine, in my opinion, to be able to actually calibrate it. Because just like in my review, you literally cannot calibrate this in any single way. You can't control Z offset. You can't control anything. You can only do the basic stuff a slicer can do, but that doesn't mean you can calibrate this in any way. You can't change the input shape or the flow, nothing. So they really want this thing to be its own, like, this is the hardware, this is the software type of deal. So when they open it, I will be much happier with the machine for sure. All right, I think I can get the hot end off with the machine like this. I think I saw Nathan doing it. Let's see. Man, he was not joking about these silicone. Man, they are on there, huh? Can I get this off? I don't know. How much force is required to take off a silicone sock? Wow. Okay, let's try. We need to try a different approach. Spinning it seems to have gotten it loose. Why can't I get it down? Alright, I guess we're taking the whole thing apart, huh? Okay, I'll just do it. At this point, I'll save time to just take the whole thing apart. Can you guys see what I'm doing at all? Let's move this back some. Give you guys a slightly better angle, maybe. Not this one. There we go, let's do that. Go here. Zoom in. There we go. I'll give you a slightly better view. This PCB design that they have over here is actually pretty cool. It has holes that go through it, and it's like a sandwich design where it actually pulls air for the for the hot end itself through in between the PCBs. It's a very compact and interesting design. Come on. Alright, yep, just 3 screws, pops all the fans. So here is, you guys see the fan, the 30mm fan, I believe, right? Yeah, a bunch of companies use this same exact fan right there. Alright, how about you guys stay in there? Nope, they're coming out. Okay, fine. Then come on out. Alright, so, yeah, so here's how it works. In case you guys haven't seen it, the fan is attached to the PCB and it gets air in between the 2 sandwiches. It's quite the it's quite the design, really. Alright, we have the thermistor, these really delicate small connectors. Take our time. Got it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now I can give you a better look. Alright, so yeah, so here's how it works. This is pointed directly at the hot end, so the hot end would be where my hand is. So it kind of pulls in from in between here. It's very interesting. Here's the front. And the motor is a Moon Stepper 36. Oh, hold on, I'm missing some chats. Oh, a bunch. Sorry, guys. I was kind of just in there. I think the AMS is the only reason to get a bamboo. Right. That's what I'm saying. Would have went with a K1 or the Flying Bear. Made some changes to that plate. To which plate? Michael, which plate? Don't forget about the Chitty. Yeah, also the new Chitty Tech X+3 came. That's definitely the biggest box that's here. And mine is now fully operational again and functioning really great with the updated hot end, which I really like. That's fully open, clipper, do whatever you want type of thing. Really fantastic. Love that machine. So yeah, I definitely do not forget about Chitty Tech for sure. And Truggy, not to, like you're saying here, is the fact that they not only admitted to their mistakes right away, took it off market, but they also gave full refunds or partial refunds with warranty remaining to everyone that has the old one. So you get the updated parts if you decided to keep it, or they give you full refund, let you keep the machine. Think about that. They keep the machine with no warranty. That to me was next level, and when I unbox the new one and test it against this one, I will definitely be mentioning that, because I think that's mind-boggling to me. I'll wait for the bugs to get ironed out before I get one. Yeah, probably smart for any of these machines. I never heard of Chitty until like last week, but maybe I've been living under a rock. Yeah, Chitty Tech has been around for many, many years. They have a ton of machines. They've always been on the more expensive side, kind of towards the industrial side, and that's why the Chitty Tech X Smart and X Max aren't as popular as the rest, is because they're coming from that more industrial world. But these machines have taken that level and brought it to consumer, right? So they're kind of in the mix now out of nowhere. Well, more so in the mix. They have the K1 on sale for $503 today. Really? Where? I'm on the site right now. This is the site. $599 right here. Is there a sale of some sort somewhere? Max. I'm on the Creality store, store.creality.com. Is there a coupon? I don't see this one, Papa. They don't put out printers every year, been around for a while. Yep, Chitty's not the most prettiest looking. Yes, that's also true, kind of industrialish. It's incredible how my Voxelab is still going with no problems. Yeah, I have a completely stock. So I'm gonna probably always end up keeping a stock Voxelab machine that has nothing on it. That machine will print near perfect prints. It is fully calibrated. I have perfect profiles for it. Yes, it's not the fastest, but It's fully functional. Chitty's fire. Yeah, Chitty did a great job with this one. I'm hoping everyone comes back. Oh, for Amazon. I'm hoping they really come back. Nice. Oh, did the red one come back in stock? I need to get a new red one. No. Dang. Creality K1. 629, 629, 629, 629. I see it for $630 on Amazon. It has really low ratings on Amazon. Because probably people jumped on the earlier models and then just returned them all. I'm not sure. I don't see 503. I see 630 everywhere. Do I have to maybe click into it? Yeah, 630 all over the place. Hey Philip, how are you? Also, awesome work on the Boron video. Thank you very much. I think you will do an update in a couple months. Yeah, I have a stack of parts for it, Cole. I have. I'm gonna go USB. You know how I mentioned that the cables were packed? I'm gonna go USB with this board. So this is a CAN bus board, but I'm not gonna use the CAN bus. I'm gonna use USB. This guy. This mounts on the back of the extruder motor. I'm going to be using USB-C, a 24-volt wire, and a ground wire, so 3 wires total. And that's what's going to power the entire thing. So I'm going to go from like 20 wires to 3 wires, and I'm going to get rid of all the cable chains. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to run a beacon, which just still blows my mind. I cannot wait to put this in. If you don't know what this is, it's a way to level your bed, the whole bed, in thousands of points of mesh in seconds. And it's just mind-boggling to me, so I'm going to do that. Oh, Jeff's over here doing his thing. Jeff, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that so much. That's cool. Mike, welcome. Cole, welcome. Truggy, welcome. Michael, welcome. Quinn, welcome. Technica, Mika. Wow, so many. Midlife, Michael Strange. That's awesome. And I did, now I had a little sprint the past week or so of a bunch of different videos coming out that I did early. I did some member-only streams, some previews all over the place, both on Patreon and YouTube members. So welcome, guys. If I produce a video, you guys get to see it early and talk to me more one-on-one. So yeah, thanks, Jeff. That's pretty cool. Rafa, welcome. All right. Anyway, let's keep this party going, right? So let's get this out of here. In case some of you guys haven't seen what this HOTEND looks like, you will now. Let's see. What am I missing? What am I missing? Something on the side, maybe? I think so. Let's try the side. Oh yeah, that's definitely going into the extruder. Okay. Alright, so it's held in from the front and from the side. There's so many screws! I guess that's a good thing when you're printing fast, right? Wait, is there more? Yeah, it's still being held. Let's see, what do we need? That's for something else. 2 are off there. Can't see. Maybe it's this guy? Sorry, is my head blocking the view? See what I'm unscrewing now. Oops. Drop that. Don't be lost forever, little screw. Alright, was that it? No. What's holding you on here? Something in the back, maybe? Something on the bottom? Now I don't remember. Nope. Yeah, I can feel it. It's wiggling loose. Maybe there's another screw in over here, I think. Get that out. I think this is for the bearings, though. Yeah, whatever I'm taking out now is definitely not for the hot end. Yeah, that holds the bearing in. But we have taken it out anyway. Hot end. What's holding you in, my friend? I visually cannot see what could possibly be holding this on. And also, I've taken it apart before. This is back here. Alright, we got a little grub screw out. How much more can be removed here? Alright, if I can't get it, I will just take this off the hot end itself. And we'll just keep the heatsink on, but why can't I take it off? Also, my hot end is loose. This is very interesting setup they got going on. Looks this K1. Alright, let's just take it off this way. Let's see if we can spot something funky. Oh, there it goes. What was holding it on? Oh, so it's held on from the bottom, and from the sides, and from the top. I'll show you guys in a second. So, the way that this is held on, I'm going to drop the screws. So where my fingers are, there's two black screws. Those are holding it right here, right there. Then these two are holding it into the top, and then there's screws on the side. So there's 6 in total that hold this little heatsink in place. And this is what the hot end looks like. So let me take that apart a little bit further, so we will be able to put on the newer one. Alright, that's off. I'll show you in a second. Hopefully I will remember the way all of that goes back in. That would be nice. There's quite a lot of hardware on the table. Let me show you. All of that. Come on, camera. Okay, wait a second, guys. There we go. We got screws. There's a bundle. Oh, right, that's why it looks all funky. Because those things are in the way. Screws over here, covers, more screws, lots of stuff. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Yes, thank you, Jeff. Can't post link. Yeah, for some reason links in chat aren't allowed. I don't know why. I guess it's so that people don't spam things. You can post in the comments, by the way. I think. If not, just post it in Discord and we'll catch it there. Past Alice night, waking up at 4 is rough. Yeah, that sounds rough. The X Smart 3 with a great discount at the moment. Yep. Yeah, I love mine. And the new updated chassis on the bottom is just gonna make it better. I really like that machine, honestly. First ABS print on the PS1 is almost done. Printing a Bento Box V2. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, ABS. I've really become a fan of ABS and ASA, all the same. I have filtration systems now, and I have a large air filtration down here in the basement now, so the smell doesn't bother me, and I don't get the headaches anymore. So that's always nice. So anyone tried using split loom instead of drag train on a bed slinger? Yes. I use split loom on the KP3S Pro down here, and it's perfectly fine. The Monster Aquila, the 400x400 Aquila I built, has split loom. Honestly, I don't know what to 3D print these days. Still working on the theater room and other things. You can always print stuff for the house, like for things that you're working on. You can print tools, you can print containers, organizers, that type of thing. If you have kids, like I just printed this little motor thing. I'm actually working on a somewhat similar project. But this thing is really cool. It's fun to build. I had my daughter build it. And when you put it this way, where the weight is on the bottom / up like this, it almost kind of runs with minimal effort. I wish the handle was designed a bit differently, but pretty cool little thing to print. All sorts of stuff. I think 2 lower screws on the nozzle. Ah, Lauren, I should have seen that earlier. I was kind of just in there. Where are the sales on the Camaro for? Autocorrect X Smart 3. X Smart 3 price drop. Can't wait to post pics of my Prusa Slicer guitar. Nice. Prusa Caster. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Oh, nice. Hoping to learn how to play on it. That's even better. That's cool. 3D print the thing to learn. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool project just in general. Alright, so now that we have that apart, we should have everything. I don't know much about the camera. So let's grab my blade. Let's unbox it and see how that works. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of firmware update. I haven't even booted the machine up in a while. Let's see what we got. So, camera manual. Alright, there is a screw. Oh, so it just screws onto the lead screw there. Lead screw area. Okay. This weighs absolutely nothing. Alright, did we get the screw? We get the screw. Very simple packaging, nothing extra in here. Yeah, Home Depot for the win. Yep, it'll totally work. Okay, so let's throw this in there first. That camera weighs absolutely nothing. Let's get this door out of the way / in the way. Let's get the camera pointed in this area. So for those ever wondering what this thing was on their machine, it's your cable for the camera. Now the question is, the way that it's attached on there, does this little thing open? It does. Look at that. What does this say? That says cam. Okay. Look at that. Click. That's kind of neat, actually. Alright, so, whoopsie daisy. Of course, I dropped it. Let's keep that lens cover on there for a minute. Hopefully I don't forget it. That plugs in like this. I think I'm gonna need some way to plug this in from the top, because it's kind of deep in there. There we go. quick. That was a good click actually. Okay, we in? I think we're in. Alright, so where does it attach here? Is there an obvious spot? Of course not. Does it go this way? No. Alright, I know you guys are gonna yell at me to look at the instructions. I think I agree with you because I don't quite understand how this goes. It's kind of funky. Oh, I see. It slides. Okay, let me bring you in. Let me bring you in. Oops, press the button on the camera. So now it's reset. Alright, hold on a sec. Have all 6 colors changing on the carrot feeder. That's awesome, Jeff. That's quite the accomplishment, man. I know a lot of people have a lot of trouble with that thing. Oh, come on. Where is this? Auto framing? No, we're not auto framing. I want that. Alright, here we go. So, this little guy slips to the back here. And it looks like there's a little tab right there, that clicks in. So, let's see if I can get that done. That's interesting. Right there. There we go, it popped right in. Alright, so where's that little screw? I think it's this one. It's a little self-tapper. Of course, I instantly popped out where it needed to go. There we go. Yeah, it looks like I'm like actually threading it in to plastic. I like that it has its own little spot. It's kind of nice. Very out of the way. Alright, that should be it. And there's no adjustment in the camera. It kind of just is how it is. Which kind of reminds me of the rest of the machine, to be honest. Trying to get this cable away from the belts. Alright, let me make sure that that's in there how it should be. Yep, that's in, that's in. Alright, I'm going to take the little cover off. There we go. Alright, and that's where the camera goes. Some might say, neato. I named Legacy with carrot patches hanging from the top of... On top of the moose. All these words together are usually not together. That's kind of funny. Okay, what's up next? We'll do the hot end next. Let's take care of that. Just put the camera in a new spot. Let's do it this way. Up and away. Nope, this way. There we go. Okay, right there. Alright, hot end. Let's open it up. Covered in grease from the lead screw. Oh, this one is not glued. That's why it's not glued. It's super tight in there. Alright, let's Get this experience, unpackaging experience. Alright, so it comes with new hardware. And then a red sock. Okay, new silicone sock. Uses a bimetallic heat break, it looks like. This sock is equally as hard to take off as the previous. Okay. Here is the new hot end. Looks like it has a thermistor on the outside here, going in. Is that clamped in place? Yeah, it looks like it's clamped with that screw. Something along those lines. Can't quite tell. The ceramic piece is kind of just loose and floating. Is it supposed to be like that? This whole thing is kind of loose and floating, actually. I'm guessing it should be screwed down. Yeah, because I can just undo this. Well, let's do it while we're here. YOLO. Alright, so that's the top collar off there. Looks like looks like the heating element is like this. This is solid. We have a dual metal heat break there. Some paste around everything. You can see it all over my fingers. So let's be gentle and put that back down. I'll rotate it back so they're kind of together, those two wires. And move them out of the way for a second. Let's get that back on there. Yep, so that just threads back on. Let's compare it to the other assembly. I wonder how tight this has to get. I'm guessing all the way tight. There we go. Okay. And just for as a thing, this one is equally as loose. In the same way. Okay, so here is the stock one. As you can see, the thermistor is built in on this one into the brass right there. And this one, the new one, let me hold it by the nozzle because the nozzles are the same. This one has kind of a different collar and a cartridge style thermistor in it. Other than that, the ceramic piece itself, the ceramic heater, looks identical. The collar on the top looks identical. The heat break on the old one looks to be either titanium or just steel. Here it looks like it's bimetal. So definitely an improvement, both thermistor and the heat break itself. And I wonder what this is all about. It's kind of funny that it was loose. And then obviously we have a newly designed silicone piece here with a little bump out for the new one. Alright, so I don't know what the issue was with the old one. Maybe it contributed to extrusion issues? Are these screws the same? Screws are identical, so I don't need to take these out. Set that to the side. Alright, let me make sure this is as tight as I can get it by hand. Just buy an ender, bro. That's like a license plate. At least a bumper sticker. Just buy an ender, bruh. Okay, alright, let's throw this back on there. Nice. Nice little package. Alright. So as far as the heatsink goes, all right, let's do the heatsink portion. So I still have plenty of paste in there. Let's see, the direction it goes in this way, which means all that stuff should be facing the front, because the plugs are, let me try to think how this goes back. Goes in this way, that way. Where are these plugs? They're on the bottom and the back. Okay, that answers that question. So this guy goes to the back. Oh, and it looks like I have to take off the red silicone. Man, it is really hard to take this sock off on both of them. It just loves the grip on that bottom down there. Okay, gotta be gentle with the wires. Alright, so that slides into the heatsink like so. And it bottoms out right on top there, like that. And then we should be using the two long screws that go into this interesting PTFE tube section. And they act kind of like a spacer. See right there, those PTFE tubes. And then on the back, right there, there's a grub screw to hold it in place. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Okay. Doesn't need to be too tight, but pretty tight. Alright, so that should be in place. Can't put a sock on yet because we have to put this in place from the bottom. That was the problem last time. 95% of Bamboo Boys started as underbros. A lot of them are new, which is fine. But yeah, if you had an under for a while and you've been saving up and then you got a bamboo, you probably did it right. It's probably the right order of events. Alright, so we're going to screw this bad boy in from the bottom. Yep, so can confirm that's what was holding that on. So 2 from the bottom, 2 from the top, 2 from the sides. This thing is super secure. Alright, that's on. Let's get the sock in place. Okay. Alright, let's put in all these side screws, even the ones that I took off that I didn't need to. It's interesting because there's like both an uncomfortable amount of space to work in and also plenty of space at the same time. Weird paradigm. Okay, then we need one of these little guys. Right? Nope. One of these little guys. No, this was the longer ones. Yep, longer ones go in here. Okay, so these are the ones that hold the hot end further. Okay, one more of those on this side. There we go. Boron people can be bad. Yeah, they can. I've experienced that. Yeah, I kind of understand why Like, you know, you spend so much time building those things, and you got a lot of people that don't do any research, that ask some obvious questions that they could have Googled. So I kind of understand some of those people. But yeah, they could be a little bit of an elitist pack, that's for sure. Oops, wrong place. Go down there. Alright, so this HOTEND is going down with the ship. This thing is in there. Couldn't be more in there. It's maximum in there. Alright, what's next? There's still a whole bunch left over. Let me make sure I have that. So 3 are for the extruder. This guy needs to go back. That's for the upper section here. Yep, put that in. This one holds in the bearing that rides on the x-axis. Alright, so let me get something for my hands here. As per usual, I always end up covered in grease in some way, shape, or form. Boron Morons! Nice! Boron Morons and Ender Bros. They need to be some kind of logos. Yeah, I break it off, yeah, like the whole thing will come off. Is it bad to say I have a bone stock Ender 3 Neo? Because that sounds recent, maybe yes. But not because you have one. Alright. Nathan, I got your address, if you're still in here. Okay. Alright, let's put in the board, and then we'll get to the extruder. So the board has 3 bolts. Let's see where they go. 2 of the silver ones go through the fan. Like this. 1 and 2. So they mount through the fan onto that heatsink, like directly. Definitely an extremely unique setup. I don't know of anything else that has this type of thing. There we go. Okay, let's plug this thing in, the CAN bus. Alright, one more screw. Goes to the bottom of the heatsink here. Alright, that should be good. Now we gotta get these things plugged in. That's down here. Is my head in the way? No? Okay, good. Alright, I gotta get like down in here. I just gotta turn a bit. Yeah, these small plugs are definitely just a pain in the butt. But you know, this isn't necessarily one of those machines you're going to be working on. Maybe for some maintenance here and there once in a blue moon, but hopefully you're not necessarily working on this. Alright, which way does this fan plug go? Can't be like that. Not fan plug, sorry. Thermistor. No, this is the heater. There we go, it's this way. Alright, that's in, that's in. Motor's just hanging by its wire, but looks to be okay still. Double check, make sure that's all good. It's looking good. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the whole point of this video, right? The extruder. Oh, I guess I can put this one on. I can put this on. This won't be in the way. And I gotta say, the cover definitely looks very nice. It's definitely a looker. One. And two. Okay, starting to look like a printer again. Okay, extruder time. Camera, hot end. The ender isn't ever the issue, it's the mods. The bros do the break it, they can't even print. They're desperate, they waste money on bamboo. Yeah, I've done it. I've done it. My first machine. Actually, here, check this out. Check this out, boys. Let's go to printables. Hey, look at that. I didn't know it saves like the last thing you were looking on. Can I do, what is it, like users? Can I do this? No. Okay. I don't usually use Chrome, so I'm not logged in here. So if we go to the earlier, oh, here we go. Here it starts. At which point did it get crazy? Somewhere around this area. There we go. I think we're at full ender bro somewhere here. Toolless fan. Let's see what the photo's like. No, not this one. Here we go. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. How do I get a new extruder? K1 sucks because of my extruder. Samuel, my K1 also sucks because of my extruder. I believe they have a program where for $2 you put in your SN of your printer and they give you the camera, the hot end, and the extruder like I just got. This package is for all those people that own a machine right now with a broken extruder. I don't have the link on me, but I will try to include it in the description after the stream. But there's a program somewhere there, so you can grab that. Are you saying that you want to be an ender bro? No, I'm saying that this is I started as an ender bro. So yeah, this was, you know, I designed a lot of these parts myself. The feet, this mounting system for both the LEDs and the cameras, the fans, the end pieces right here, the chain adapter. This was a mix, remix to match the rest of the style. The feather extruder came from that. Yeah, man, this was full on Ender Bro. Takes a day to verify it. You need to send proof of purchase. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought you meant like a day to get verified as an Ender Bro. It's a similar program where you have to send in a photo to get verified as an Ender Bro. But yeah, that's correct. Oh, look at this. Even look at this. Come on. Come on. That's cool. This was a while ago. Like, this was obviously this is like when you post on Thingiverse, you can like bring things in here, so the time of when this was posted isn't true. But it's many moons ago. Yeah, this is 2021 when printables was a thing. Yeah, do I have any more crazy stuff? Crazy Ender stuff. So this entire machine that I made from A Plus was completely designed in Tinkercad. Come on. Look at that. Boom. XL Prusa. That thing changed so much. I did so much to that thing before I took it apart on stream. Better extruder. Oh, here's another ANET. They're not a company anymore, as far as I understand. Bunch of keyboard stuff. eGPUs that don't exist anymore. Yeah, here's some more Ender Bro materials. How to hide all your wiring in there. Tinkercad's king. Tinkercad's fantastic. I have hundreds and hundreds of models in Tinkercad of doing stuff. It's as powerful as you want it to be. I just wish it had a way to chamfer and you do some edge controls here and there, but yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get back to this. Do you even print, bro? A lot more than most, actually. Anyway, hold on. We got 3 screws. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's get this thing out so I can show it to you. All right. I know, guys. I know. All right, and then let me give me my mouse back. Zoom out. All right. Let's see what's in here. So I have V1. I have V1 right here. There's filled with red filament in there because this thing just didn't work. And here's the new one. You know it's the new one because it has this gasket. Let's see what's in there. Everything? Okay. Alright, so version 1 is over here. Well, this is version 2, actually. I have version 1 as well somewhere. Alright, version 2. The cover. Case looks the same. Pull it apart. There's a little bearing right there. Is there one of these in there? Yes, it's right here. Is it the same on the inside? You see? This portion looks identical. I don't see any difference here at all. So we can set that aside. This section, the middle section, thing that's attached with the gears, yes. So the middle section here, other than the obvious color, I don't think the plastic is any different. Yeah, the plastic looks about the same. The gearing is obviously the same. So the main difference, let me make sure this bearing doesn't fall off. So the main difference is just back here. So see how this is like a chrome shiny material? This one is kind of like a machined steel material. Here we go. Old, new. You can also tell that this has a lot more material and a lot of these gussets. So this doesn't have anything attached, so this middle part can kind of flex a little bit. And the problem is these two gears being attached to this part of the metal they actually end up flexing apart, and you lose tension between them. The gears still spin, but you lose enough tension for it not to grab as vigorously. And this is just, maybe it's a hair heavier. Yeah, it feels a little bit heavier. One of the main things they fixed is this latching system. Obviously it's loose right now, but that should be a lot more rigid than this. Oh yeah, this is just loose goose, even like this. So, I used to think you had about twice a week, yep. And their bro line. Got my K1 Speedy yesterday. It seems to have all the new parts already. Still got the promo though. Gotta have spares. Oh, nice. They still give the promo. That's fantastic. I would jump on that instantaneously, so that's really good. I think the rough surface helps with friction a lot. Maybe. That might have something to do with it. But this is a just different material with different tolerances. And I think it's made differently. You can see machining lines here. This was machined, and this is cast. This is definitely some kind of casted and chromed, maybe aluminum. And this is a steel. So if I put these together, let's put the old one together. So I'll push it kind of hard. I know you guys won't be able to see it, or feel it rather, but that's the old one. Ooh, the new one has a nice click, by the way, to get it together. Oh yeah, that is much, much harder. Like significant. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So one of the things I had, the first problem I had, my first V1 had a problem with these gears. Is this in lock? Lock. These gears were really hard to turn. These aren't that easy to turn either. Yeah, they're not too easy to turn. This is really smooth and easy to turn. I mean, I can spin those. And I'm like clamping it together too. This one, kind of like the very first one I had. Yeah, like here's the kind of rough spots and smooth. And rough spots and smooth. Man, yeah, I had the same problem on the first one. So I wonder how that's gonna play a role, if at all. Okay, let's be optimistic. Also, the other problem was this would get soft with heat because this goes directly to the NEMA 36, and this little gasket removes the heat completely. So the gasket's also actually really important because it makes a barrier between the two metals. So this is just a much better design in my opinion. And hopefully it improves everything. That's the dream, right? Let's see, are these... Looks like the screw lengths are different. Right, because there's a gasket. Yeah, so the new one has longer screws. So let's get this thing into the machine. And fire that puppy up, right? What time we got? 10:15. Yeah, it's steel, tested with a magnet. Do I have magnets? See, this thing is kind of magnetic. I can't check it that way. Do I have magnets somewhere? Oh, right, here we go. Rubber ducky. Rubber ducky test. Okay. Nothing. That's to the gear. Yeah, the hardware inside is magnetized, but not this. Okay, so there you go. That's the answer. Steel versus some kind of aluminum alloy. That's the difference. Hey, Andre. Yeah, fixing this thing. No, I think the gear lever is here to stay. I think they like it. And I don't mind it, to be honest. There's no cutter in the machine. And I actually really like that about the X Smart 3. Or X Plus 3, rather. I don't know why people hate on that. To take filament out, you don't need to heat the machine. You push the cutter and you pull the filament out. There's nothing going through your gears. There's no, no debris. It's actually very nice. So yeah, that would be, since this doesn't have that, hitting the unlock to be able to unlock the extruder gears is their version of that system. Alright, let's get this extruder in there. And get it done. Okay, so let's attach it to this motor. Like I remarked in my review of this thing, I actually really like the design of the extruder. It's super compact. I think they got a lot of their ideas from other manufacturers. But I think it was done, obviously there's an issue with the way it was designed. But the design itself is really nice. Like, the idea of it is great. If this thing works, well, that's going to be fantastic. I'm going to have to redo my video. I love how it just drops into like a little cradle. It's also a nice little thing. What are these? Oh, right, these are the old extruder screws. We got these to hold it in place. 2 on one side, 1 on the other. You mind if I vape, bro? No, not at all. Don't forget the off tube. Yes. What do you mean by the off tube, by the way? PTFE tube? Oh, the little guy that's in there? It was in there. On the hot end, it was stuck in the plastic. I left it in. Alright, so that should be it. This guy we can push down all the way. Put the little retaining clip in like that. Oh yeah. Do you guys hear that? Listen. It's pretty substantial. Like, that's way different. Alright, and then we have the final little cover. A little fiddly. There it goes. Okay, that should be attached. I keep this thing out of here. I actually have Nathan Builds Robots extender here. The way it works is it just kind of pops in like this. Like this. So if you wanted to close this thing to print ABS or ASA, like that, where'd I put the lid? There we go. It no longer rubs anything there, and it sits nice and clean. You can glue it if you want, obviously. There we go. Now it's in the spot. Nice little design. Clean, easy to print, easy to store. Man, that Voron's pretty. Why don't we turn it on for the lights? All right. So if I'm not mistaken, we now have the trifecta. We have the new HOTEND, we have the new extruder, which is obviously the most important part. I didn't even know there was a problem with the HOTEND. But it looks like it's definitely improved. And an AI camera, which I'm excited about. So the first thing I want to do is we need to see if there is a firmware update, because I haven't printed on this machine in a long time. Let me put the camera somewhere back here and open this. This door is a frustrating door. Let me use the camera itself there. Yeah, girthy click. That's that sounds like a group. We're the girthy click. It's gonna get weird, Chad. All right, what do you think? Let's boot her up, right? Time for the booter. We got a cable right here from one of the other machines. Let's just borrow that. Will it reach is the question. It will. Alright, let's boot it. Mine no longer has clipper on it. Flip this bit back. Creality. I guess I'll have to move it back some more so you can see the screen. Let's go like that. What are we gonna do with this door? Here, let's put this thing here. There we go. Okay. Door is secure. How many y'all in here? 30? How many of you guys entered the roll giveaway? 10? That doesn't compute. How many likes are on this video? 11? That doesn't make any sense. Guys, give me a like if you're enjoying the content, and please, if you want to win a roll of filament, if you're planning on staying towards the end, I want this thing to print before I obviously pull any names. But you can win a roll of filament from the folks at 3D Max. You have to be present and you have to be in the United States. So go ahead and jump into there. Let's see. We have a little camera icon that I haven't seen before, so that's nice. Do I remember how to get to that screen? I think you have to type in the IP address of the machine. Man, it's been that long. Let's go network. Camera. Video list, camera settings. Time lapse is enabled. Start position of each layer, cool. AI detection, printing suspended due to faults. Oh, look, I can turn it on. So AI detection is a thing. Printing suspended due to faults. Yeah, suspended when there's a fault. That's pretty cool. Back video list. Obviously, we don't have any videos, but that's kind of interesting. Let's go to network. Let's type that in. I don't remember if I have to put in a thing after. Do you guys remember? It's been a while. Let's see if there's an update. Screen brightness? Go max. Version detection. There is. Let's just go ahead and do that. While we do that, I'm trying to figure out how to get onto this thing. Creality isn't allowed in my house. It's fair. Let's load up Creality Print. Let's put it on this screen. And let's load it up. Let's go browser view. Slicer window. Let's use... where are you? Why does it not see Creality Print? Interesting. Creality Print doesn't show up in OBS. The notes for this version firmware just say bug fixed. Classic. Does this thing see the device? Well, right, because it's broken material, right? There's nothing in there, so it says installing now. So I mean, it sees the machine. That's the IP address. Whoops. I don't know if I did that by clicking it or what. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, 4088, is that what it is? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. I have to like look things up. Well, it's still booting. Yeah, I want to see what the camera looks like. But beside that, why can't I see the Creality menu? That's just the most odd part. Creality Print. It's clearly open. But I can't share that window. I can share pretty much everything else that's open on my machine. What? Okay, let's try maybe window capture. I've definitely never seen this before. I can't select the Creality slicer as an input to window capture. I can do this. But I don't want the whole display. That's ridiculous. I just want the window. Wow, how did they even do that? That's very interesting. Control center, monitor control. That's like apps that aren't even open on the front. Like they're open on the back end. Alright, I don't really need the slicer. I just wanted to see... let me minimize this. Just wanted to see if I can see that page. Can we get to the machine from the browser? In my house, we only use FlashForge. Yes. I think it only shows up in mainsail. Is it because I have the clipper hack that got patched? Well, no, we just did an update, so that would be gone. It could be causing problems. I haven't had this on, like I said, because I couldn't print to it at all. Okay, so let's do this. Let me open Creality Print back up, since I can at least see the machine. I'm not going to use any of that stuff anyway. I just wanted to see what the video camera looks like. Let me find some Creality filaments. If I recall, I think their white hyperspeed stuff is on a paper spool. one of the problems with my storage solution. It was not easy to find a specific filament. Once it's in there. You know, it's in here somewhere. Did I put it in my miscellaneous section? No. There it is. I knew it was hiding in there somewhere. There we go. Alright, Creality, I am really looking forward to this performance. Let's go. As my Voron mocks me while I look over at it. Anyone else that has a Creality K1 notice how hard it is to get filament initially through the filament sensor? Alright, let us heat things up. Let's do 210, 60. I believe if I go to extrude, $240 definitely doesn't need to be that much. Let's just do an extrude. Get that filament going. I want to do the racetrack because it showcases just how fast this thing really is. There we go. Ooh, that's a smell right there. 415 blower is getting loud, even though a good 24-volt brand. GDS Time is a really good brand for fans. I don't know, I've never used their 4020. I don't even know if they have a 4020, but they have really good fans. So I would check that brand first. Just curious, in the chat, what printer do you have? I have the Aquila X2. Good machine, Caleb. We are extruding. It definitely smells like we're extruding. Hey, Mika, how are you? Mickey Ross. What are your current opinions? My opinions is if this extruder works, it's going to be like fantastic. I always really liked this machine, and I couldn't use it because my extruder on my early machine was just broken. They sent me a new extruder, and that one instantly broke as well. So it's just been sitting here for over a month without being used while I use every other machine that I have. So I'm really excited to have this thing work, and it just extruded the first filament. Looks good. So we are gonna push it. Let's have this thing fly. In fact, be sure to let me know how loud it's going to get volume-wise, because I think this thing's gonna go crazy. By the way, I have a lot of content to get to, but one of the things that I would like to do is take my bone stock Aquila, no modifications, and see how far I can push it with Clipper. Would you guys be interested to see, I don't know if it's going to be a live or a series or a video, but you think that would be cool? I know a lot of people still have the Aquila, and I think it could be a nice way to revigorate the machine, because you could do it with a $35 CB1, you know? That would be interesting. Yeah, because I've been doing a lot of the calibrations in Clipper, getting other machines ready, you know? And I think you could print... the Aquila can print really, really well already. Completely stock, out of the box. You guys have seen it. I've seen it. It prints really, really well. Obviously, by today's standards, it's very slow, very inexpensive. And Clipper can technically make it go probably about as fast as a completely bone stock machine if it's calibrated correctly. So, hey Renovic, how are you? Sidewinder X2, good machine. Adventure 3, depends. Dreamer, I don't even know what that is. Nice, A10T. I remember that one. I don't remember some of those other ones, Chad. Decent collection there. That'd be cool, been thinking about it as well. Yeah, I mean, I have one that's clipperized, that's good. But it's not calibrated at all. And I already printed at 100 millimeters per second just fine. So, I have a feeling it can go pretty quick. I have, like, CHT nozzles as well. So, like, technically speaking, you can just put a CHT nozzle in there. One modification alongside Clipper. And you could technically should be able to go as fast as I guess the mechanics in the machine will let it go. Alright, let's see. Are we still heating? Is that why it's drooping? Let's go to 0. Let the nozzle cool down a second. And then I'll do the racetrack. You know what? I have some glue on it. I know it looks like I had a big print on there. I did. But there's still glue on there. Do I have paper towels? I do, but I don't have water down here. Alright, never mind. A little wet paper towel will usually get that going again. I'm trying to print at 200 millimeters per second as we watch you on my Aquila running Clipper. Nice, yeah, I feel like that's somewhat reasonable. Hey, Chris. Alright, we are cooling down on the hot end. Alright, let's see how this thing works. I have actually never been able to even come close to finishing this test. It usually just fails right away with the extruder. This is definitely going to push this machine. So let's go ahead and do that. Guys, while this thing is printing, there is a comment pinned to chat. If you're going to stick around until I'm done testing this machine, I'll be giving away a roll of filament from 3D Max, a roll of PLA. It has to be in the United States, and you have to be present for the drawing, but go ahead and jump in there. As far as me seeing anything on the camera, I have a camera connected. Can I see it? Yeah. I wish I could show you this. Because that thing's just going to calibrate. Slicer window. Can't believe I can't see the slicer in here. Alright, we'll go to display capture. There it goes. Alright, so there you can kind of see the camera. Let's see, can I go full screen? Here we go. That is not bad. But yeah, the ears, it's gonna be loud. I'll turn the mic down. Oh, the music. Alright, hold on, let me cancel. Sorry guys, it's because everything okay now, right? Sorry guys. So I gotta remember that if I add a new window, it always replicates the audio. So my bad. I gotta remember that it does that. These are weird little OBS things that I still haven't fully figured out, obviously. And then you have that sound. That's just... I will not get over that noise. Let me see if I can turn off the filter. Alright, check this out. How's that? It is loud. It is very, very loud. Noise suppression on. Alright, noise suppression should be back on. This thing's kind of wild to watch in person. Yeah, the X-Max 3, well, it still has its loudness with the fan, but not like this. This is louder. This is louder than my X Plus 3. I haven't used this bed plate yet. Ordered textured one from my Ender 3.5 S1 Pro. Got the same 2 little notches, so it's been using that. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, no glue would be very nice. Go ahead and get this higher. I wanted you guys to see the monitor, but now I realize, like, for what? Alright, so this is totally hands-free printing. Don't have to do anything. Yeah, I agree. I don't like glue at all. I have to use it on my Voron for ABS and ASA, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm definitely not a fan. Alright, what are we doing? We are heating to 240. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it's printing a thing on the side. I don't remember that. Usually it prints it in the back. Yeah, it was like a purge on the side. That is a great looking first layer. Wow, that's fantastic. Make sure you guys can see everything. Let's focus in. Oh, we got an error. Error E200, key 2000. An unknown error has occurred while printing. How's the webcam looking? Webcam looks good. I can't show you because apparently I can't get to my machine through the browser because I think I had the Creality, I had the Clipper unlock thing going on, and it got patched. And I think because I haven't reset it, I can't get to the front end. But you can see the camera from the slicer, and it looks good. Now we got some kind of weird error. Let's do a reboot. It's unfortunate. Because that looked good. I don't see anything odd. Maybe something is unplugged. That is a fantastic first layer. What was up with that? Alright, let me do something. Let me go to fans. Model fan work? Yep. Side fan work? Back fan? Max fan? I mean, that is easily the loudest machine. But maybe the most fans? Alright, let's try that again. I'm not sure what happened, but it's been rebooted now. I might have to do a full reset on the machine, because like I said, I had the hack installed that was patched, which means you have to reset the device itself, and I never got to reset it. So I might actually have to do that. If it throws another error right now, I'll have to go ahead and try doing that. The new error sensor probably isn't good yet. I say factory reset it. Yeah, I think I have to. Like this is on me. This is because I haven't used it since they patched the clipper hack. He sees glue and thinks it's a fail. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that's what you mean. Can I do that anytime? Okay. There we go. Did it. Yeah, because there is a video already of this thing. Can I delete said video? I don't want this thing. Well, I'll try it when it's not trying to print, I guess. It's so loud. It's just incredibly loud. Girlfriend okay with X-Max on counter for a week. Nice. Winning. Just type that P address. Well, yes, but it's not working. And you know, I can see it through through a slicer, but I can't see it through the browser. Let me try again. I have to factory reset it. That's what's gonna happen. 192.168.1.192. Hey, we got something. There we go. I'm not sure why it didn't work before. Maybe it needed this reboot. There's no way to full screen this? I guess not. Yeah, I can't right click, I can't. It is what it is. Camera looks good though. It's a little dark in there. And it's extremely light in this room. I have lights surrounding me from every direction. But that is not bad. Maybe once we get Clipper, we can add more lights. I like how tucked away the camera is. It's so, like, away from everything. I turned off the AI detection, by the way. Yeah, that's a perfect layer right there. That's a better camera than the Potato and the P1S. Is it really a Potato? I wouldn't have expected that. Can't even find what E200 or... Oh, there it is again. Same spot. E200, key 2000. Unknown error occurred while printing. Quinn, it's the racetrack to figure out how fast this thing can go, because it'll print it at 600. So it looks like it gets through the first layer, and as soon as it tries to go to the second layer, we break it. 720p and only 0.5 FPS. Oof. Yeah, no, this looks good. This camera looks good. Okay, we need to do a factory reset. Let's do that. I'll do it on the display. Not now. Nope, go away. Key 2000. Still doing it. Still giving me key 2000. Looks like I'm gonna have to. Yeah, can I do anything else? No, I can't. So I have to reboot it. I can't do anything else. Well, before it kills itself, it does print a really nice first layer. I'll give it that. Whatever this error is, it's happening when it's trying to move to the second layer. Alright, let's go to settings, reset configuration, log, G-code, print record. No, I want the full shebang. Let's see, bind Creality Cloud, no thanks. Version? Oh, there's a new version. There's another new version. Okay. Looks like I'm on an old version still, even though we did an update earlier. It says that I am on 1.2.9.22 and the latest version is 1.3.1.4. As soon as it calls for cooling, yeah, but I checked that fan works, so it's something else. Cole, I checked the fan does turn on. It's got to be something else. P1S cameras only for time-lapse. Maybe a bad G-code file. This is not my own G-code file, this is the one that's built into the machine that comes with the machine. How often is it set to sync? I don't know. This is the file that comes on the machine, preset, predetermined. I know nothing about it. But, you know, I have a feeling it has to do with this firmware, whatever it is doing. I love that the text yet again says bug fixed. I mean, they're not lying. What did they do? The bug's fixed. Alright, it's installing 1.3.1.4. Actually, while I have this, I can easily check what version should be there now. Let's see. Download. K1. There we go. The latest is July 27th. Okay. July 27th. Bug fixed. What's in this one? Bug fixed. Do you know what the differences are? Because I can't tell. Fix security issue. Oh, that's when they got rid of Clipper. These two are not very useful. Reality. We like to know what we're downloading. It's from the future. Yeah, well, you know, China, they are ahead. So it's almost 11 p.m. here, so it's almost 11 a.m. there. No issues with the extruder. There we go. Tips. Improper operation detected from last attempt. Resume. I'm not going to resume because I removed the print. But that's cool. After the upgrade, please recalibrate before starting the printing task. Okay, so this is definitely some kind of fix. Input shaping, auto leveling. You know what? Let's do it. It says 11 minutes. Yeah, let's do it. That's cool. Okay, so that's what happened. I just wasn't on the right version. I was on the version that just patched Clipper, and now I'm on the version that has the camera. That's, by the way, that's why I was failing there. You know how it's supposed to take a time lapse when it goes to each different layer? It was calling for the camera, and something wasn't right there. Some communication wasn't right there. I'm making assumptions, but I'm going to guess that that's what that was. Okay, I don't have a camera anymore. There he goes. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's great for a camera. Wowzer. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah, this is new. Some little updates here. Wish I knew what that said. Chinese simplified. English. Hey, look at that. Google Chrome translated it for me. Thank you, Google Chrome. Show bed level. Wow. This thing is taking off like a jet right now. Doing the input shaper. You guys are living in the past. I like that. Alright, so it's still doing input shaping on the screen. It says, do not touch the printer during self-check. And there's a little hand with a line through it. Don't be touching. Might be the exposure compensation. Maybe. It looks pretty good to me. Yeah, lots of boxes over there. We have a new Voron kit by Fisec. It's the first time you guys are hearing about it. I have the Flying Bear Reborn 2. I have the updated X Plus 3 to compare to the old one. I have the King Rune KP3S Pro V2 that runs Clipper out of the box. I have the older X Smart that technically needs a update of the HOTEND itself. I have a double what's it called, filament dryer by Fix Dry. I have the new camera by Minchin. I have the Snapmaker 2.0. I have the SVO7. And I have to finish up the Mingda. There's a lot to do on this channel. Oh, and we have the airplane build. So there is a ton to do. Try removing the camera, then run print. Well, we'll see what happens here after this latest update happened. I have a feeling it has something to do with that. Hey Nathan, how are you? How come they didn't give me the Flying Bear Reborn 2? I have a feeling I know why. Maybe it's that one video where things were flying from your deck. They're supposed to just give it to me. That was such a good video, man. There's so much cringe in there. Like, and then the fact that you had multiple too, and then it pans to your face and your just sheer enjoyment of checking those machines. Fantastic. That's great content. Yeah, Nathan's the man. I'm a Nathan shill. Nathan, earlier I was showing your mods for the cover that I had printed. You know, always trying to show off my Nathan mods so that I can get some street cred around here. I only used it as advertised. It's called Flying Bear. But one thing I didn't expect from the Reborn 2, like I was waiting for it to come today, and I was like, man, this is supposed to be the biggest box ever, because it's a massive machine. And it came in a much smaller box than the X Smart 3, or the X Plus 3, I mean. And I have a feeling that I have to assemble it, which means there's a lot in that box. Like, it must be flat packed. That's going to be a long assembly. I didn't expect that. Love the custom P1S. Yeah. Nathan's editor on his videos is working overtime right now. I'm interested in the King Rune KLP1. A lot of people were until they started coming to people broken. They also didn't allow people to review it. It was really botched. More botched than any other printer that came out recently. But apparently they're working on fixing it. I don't know. We'll see. They did not want to send me one. It's the P1S Poor Edition. Pleb Edition. I'm the editor. Can I just quote this on the screen? I'm the editor. Look at me. I am the editor now. That's good stuff. My favorite was when you put the what was it? Was it the new the M5C or something? You put like the image on a clipboard in the back, but it says the image was in the front. It was kind of like over your face the whole time. Classic. I was just straight up giggling. And then the nitrite paste today, the bag of powder. I was just sitting at the table giggling. Yeah, it was good. You mean the bag was an accident? I doubt it, Nathan. If there's anyone that I know and even don't know that would purposefully purchase a bag of nitrite paste, it's you. Nathan's got the powder. You guys heard it here first. That's good. Can I have some? I'll send you my address when we get over here. I would love an envelope of Nathan's powder. That NBR, man. That NBR hits hard. Oh my god. Well, we'll break it up into dime bags. You can sell it with a little NBR sticker. That's what you need to do. And the next event, you need to have little dime bags full of this powder with an NBR sticker on there. That's what's happening. Yes, that's the next step. That's happening. And if you won't do it, I'll do it. Yeah, the homemade base today was pure comedy. Sometimes I don't even know what this machine is doing, to be honest. I tried sending some to the White House, but they won't stop blocking the packages. Maybe that is some of the powder that they recently found in the White House. Maybe it was you. Maybe one of the packages got through. Maybe that's why they don't know where it came from. It's the White House. They got security. It's a maximum security facility. But I think a little baggie of your Nathan powder got through, man. Hunter gets all the good. Yeah, he was trying. That's what he was trying to send it to. Hunter's into 3D printing. He has a laptop that he 3D prints from. So Nathan was just trying to send him some of that nitrite powder, and it got through. Did I get blocked and get forwarded to the big guys? Nice. Chad knows. Self-test completed. Alright. Cool, let's go back. Okay, so we should be, technically speaking, we should be printing now, right? Alright, let's go back. Let's do this test. By the way, Nathan, maybe you know, what does this mean? You see how it says Casta in red? Why does it say that sometimes? Any idea what that is? I don't quite know. Just trying to hook up an ender, bro. It was funny if I got boron powder mixed up with crack. HOTEND gets hot enough to smoke up. You're gonna be freebasing down in there in your office, man. An Apache helicopter stopped and looked straight at me the other day, no lie. They know, dude. They know it's you. Print with crack. Oh my god. We're on to something, guys. Probably misspelled pasta. I can't see the text. What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Oh, pasta. Now I understand. First of all, good joke. I was showing it earlier. It said, because there's a delay. It said Casta. C-A-S-T-A in a little red badge. Yeah, the red text name. Bug. Newest firmware with the newest Creality print fixes it. Usually says ABS, PLA, etc. Oh. So, okay. But I am on the newest. This is on the newest. I guess if I'm still not yet on the newest, which I thought I just was, then this is going to fail. There goes the monetization. Oh yeah, we lost it on this one. Think all the content you can make with a bag of crack that big. Yeah, yeah. That's a different kind of content. Slice a new file? Okay, I can. We got any non-members? What do you mean, Jeff? I think everyone's a member. Well, I don't know, actually. I can't tell from my side. Okay, so if this fails, I'll try to... Oh, Jeff, come on, man. Jeff, that's... Hey! Jeff, thank you. Truly, thank you. That's so kind. You're a good man. You're a good man. That's cool. I love the fact that it gives memberships. Like, this is just a cool thing. Cool way to do it. I appreciate it. When are they releasing the source code? We don't have a date, but they said September. Legend. I agree. Yeah, Jeff is just making dreams come true. During the whole Voron stream, plural, he was just gifting away. He enabled a lot of people to, I guess, experience what membership was like. Unfortunate part for them was while I was doing the Voron stream, I was so deep into it, I didn't have time to post the content to everything else. But I think I'll end up doing some member-only streams, things like that, Q&As, just hanging out. No Twitch. I think Twitch stopped the dual streaming just when I was trying to get on Twitch as I was doing these live streams. So I unfortunately can't stream to this and Twitch. Yeah, that's very nice of you. Appreciate that. Ha, my third win. That's awesome. That's 3 months. That's 3 months worth of memberships. Jeff, you rock, man. That build plate's getting filthy. I mean, it looks so dirty. Round 2 of him doing the gifted memberships this stream. Speaking of gifts, there is a pinned comment at the top of the chat. If you guys go to the gleam.io link there, you can sign up for to win a chance to win a roll of filament. Right now there's 23 entries, so really high chance of winning. It'll be a roll from 3D Max, one of their PLAs. You can choose whatever is available there. You have to be in the United States, and you have to be present during the drawing, or I will redraw. So go ahead and jump in there. Can it be clean like PI? Yes, yes. It's just like a smooth PI with no texture to it. It actually just looks like that because it has a coating of glue on it, and whenever you print on glue and remove the print, it turns white. It'll still print fine. In fact, if it ends up getting the color on the bottom of a print, you just with wet water. With wet water? Warm water takes it right out. Nathan, if you're still in here, have you had a chance to print on the updates on the extruder and the new HOTEND? Because I'm assuming you don't have this issue that I'm running into. Dry, my favorite kind of water. Does 3D Max have tough PLA? Yes. So the whole airplane build that I was doing is with their Extreme line, and that is tougher than their regular PLA Plus. HMO over water. I prefer nitrite paste, boron nitrite paste over water. Beer over water is also smart. Alright, third time's a charm, right? I venture to guess that the layer is perfect. It looks filthy, but it's fine. 20-year-old scotch. Man, they really figured out the first layer thing. Alright, here we go. It's about to go second layer right now. Nope. Right now. Okay, I think we're past where the error was previously. I'm not sure what it's printing at all. It made some kind of derpy lines. Also, this is definitely not 600. Oh, there it is. You. I love that it instantly failed, by the way. It failed to print. I mean, this is basically unnecessary. It's definitely failing, though. Alright, I'm gonna stop it. Like I said, I've never once was able to finish that print. On 3 extruders. Alright, what we will do next is try a benchy. Alright, there is a 16-minute benchy on here. Let's go ahead and print that. Yes, this is their Hyper PLA. Yeah, sure. Oh, here? It's not, it won't let you, I don't think, in the chat, unfortunately. I think you can post it in the comments, but I'm honestly not sure. I think when people try to do links in the past, it just doesn't work. Try printing hotter. So the problem here is this is a file that is sent with the machine. It is like a calibration file for the machine. So it's not something that I put together. Jeff, you can. In Orca Slicer, you can go to... I'll tell you exactly, actually. Here, hold on. Let's go here while that's setting up. Orca Slicer. Why can't you guys see that? Oh. In Orca Slicer, why can't you see this? What's going on here? Hold on a sec. Window capture, Orca Slicer. Here we go. Sorry. Alright, in Orca Slicer, when you go to whichever machine, it doesn't matter what you're on, it's in calibration, more, max flow. So when you do this, it'll ask you where to start and where it's going to end. Usually 5 is a little slow. You can probably start around 10. So for example, 10. And just leave the rest the same. And when you hit OK, you get the track. And then when you go to slice, here you can go to flow, and it'll show you how fast it will be going. So there you go. That's how you do it in Orca. Need to be a co-host to pin links. Oh, yeah, no links, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't even know how to do that. How do you even make people co-hosts? You have to be a moderator to post links. I didn't know that. I was close. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Check the extruder lock. No, this new lock is good. That new lock is. I trust that new lock. You know, with all the cool stuff I've printed on this machine, I still haven't been able to make that racetrack work. Thingiverse has hinges so the door will open all the way. Oh, that would be great. I want that so bad. Right now, I'm holding the door with... Can you guys see? The door is being held by the camera. Girthy. I have to clean that bed in a second. That thing is filthy right now. I just want it to print. It'll be alright. And the benchy goes crazy as well. Like, if you guys thought that was fast, first of all, that was 600 millimeters per second, by the way. This won't be able to reach 600 on a benchy, but you can imagine what a 15-minute benchy is. Girthy moist line. Jesus. What time we got? 11:23. Alright, keep in mind the giveaway ends at 12. I can't even imagine going 600 millimeters on our printers. It's very, very fast. It's not practical. You're not printing everything in that speed at all. You're probably printing around 250 max on a daily. But it can go fast. And keep in mind, the accelerations are very quick. So if you're printing at 220, it's getting to 220 so fast. Majority of printers won't even be able to get to 220 if you set it to 220. So it definitely prints fast. Sounds like a place you would take a benchy through. It feels real. Nice. I do have ridiculous accels for the ender, though. Hey, if it's working, it's fine. You guys see all the little droops on the bed through the camera? I wish I could make it larger. It's kind of weird that you can't. Here we go. We could trick it. We could trick it into thinking it's on mobile. Print quality 15K. Wow, that's fast. I refuse to print another benchy in this lifetime. I mean, I have hundreds upon hundreds of benchies. I have printed a benchy with every single filament roll that I've ever gotten ever since I started printing. So whenever I get a new roll of filament, regardless of what it is, I print the benchy. Now I've been printing these, you know, these benchy 2.0s that are useful actual prints that print upward and are super cool. My HOTEND absolutely sucks, still using stock HOTEND. Those new CHC ceramic ones are really nice, inexpensive. Some of them come with nozzles, they heat up instantly. Something to look forward to. And the CHT style nozzle to go along with it, really good. Good combo. Alright, here we go. Now, would you guys rather watch... Also, look at the FPS on that camera. That's pretty good. Here, would you guys rather watch that or this? You can't see anything in here. Let's just do this one. Not the perfect first layer there. A little bit over extruded and messy. I mean, this is not realistic. Jeez, what is it even doing? Yeah, that first layer did not work out. That looks horrible. Yeah, something is not working. I'm gonna stop this print as well. Okay, no luck so far. Okay, stop the print here. Oh, there we go. Jeez. I guess these things don't work anymore. Anyone know if they have updated G-code files? You know, the more and more time goes on with this machine, the more discouraged I get. That's horrible. 1 out of 10. Alright. We shall try slicing something ourselves. Do you guys know if Orca has Creality in it yet? The K1? I don't think it does. Alright. So I don't think the pre-sliced files work anymore. Because I have the earliest model of this printer. I think there must be, I'm assuming, but there's got to be some weird disconnect between what I have on my machine and what everyone else has. There's just got to be. No, they're still working on it. Okay, hold on. I missed a bunch of stuff. Give all the benchies to the kids at school I work at. They love them. Nice. G-code files could be calibrated on the old parts. Yeah, that's what it is. It's got to be. Try hard rebooting. I've had to do that between prints. Okay, I'll do that. No, they're still working on it. Check the forums already. Should be next update, though. That's what they said. Okay, so the files that are predetermined on here don't work. Gotta go mobile. All right. Okay, so let's slice our own. We'll print one of those new benchies that I just printed on the Ming the Magician X. All right, let me get Creality print over here. All right, hold on. Bear with me, please. Let me get that open. And Creality print, I'm just checking it again because I'm blown away that I can't see it on here. Alright, so we're going to do entire display capture. Yep, retina display. Okay, bam. Alright, there we go. Do that up here. There we go. Okay. Alright, here's Creality Slicer. Whoa, why is that over there? Okay. Fine. File. Yes. too loud again? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It doubles up. There you go. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, it's because I had to do that capture full screen again, since for some reason Creality doesn't let me see it like this. All right, we'll do that. Let's just do regular PLA, benchy mode. No, we'll just do normal. Normal, everyday speeds. Needs more cal, though. I gotta say, I really don't like this slicer. Obviously, you can use any slicer you want, but I can confidently say that this one I don't like. Speed. So we're going to be somewhere in the 70-90 range, it looks like. Edit. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do this like everyday print. Let's see how long it's going to take. We have about just under 30 minutes for the giveaway. 2 hours. 2 hours, 40 minutes. Alright, what are the suggestions we have for prints? Ugh, I really don't want to look through here. We're gonna run into all kinds of issues looking through here. There's no way some of these some of these files are allowed to be on here. There's no way. Ugh. Like, this is the official Benchy photo, right? But it's by some other user. Weird. It's just weird. Yeah, the rock benchy, yeah. Let's see how this works. I've never tried it. Never tried using this. I'm not logged in. Do you want to log in? No. I can't use this without logging in. How much more info do you guys want? Alright, let's go. Here, let me put this thing down. Let's go to printables. Should I just do a 2020 cube or just do a benchy? Let's do a benchy. Anything from Orca worked right out of the box, I would just do one of those cubes. All right, let's go here. Back to this. All right, regular benchy. I mean, I do have a benchy mode. Let's do a benchy mode, whatever that is. So this is how someone would use it. Like, this is you dragged in a thing, you pick the preset, not doing anything special. Or I hit start. Oh, nope. Land printing. Benchy, 25 minutes. Alright, that should take us right where we need to go with time. We'll go on this. Send G-code. Yes, print. Wait. Oh, I was supposed to click this. Oh, okay. Let's go on the machine. Yep, benchy's there. 25 minutes. Now it says PLA, by the way. That little red text. Alright. Let us try again. Put Orca cube on plate and export them. Import it to Cali. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. It's okay, I'm already doing it. Maybe you could re-import the G-code file and reslice. They want it all. Well, no, they're not getting it. Yeah, I mean, I think the best review I can give for this machine is that it's great hardware plagued by their software. I want full clipper without limitations. I know that's not too much to ask. The camera is great. It just goes with their hardware. Feder, do you have any Bamboo Lab printer reviews coming up? I don't own one. I'm probably not going to buy one. And I would love to check out their machines and review them and work with them in any way, any capacity. But they will not reply to any of my emails or forums through their website or any of their affiliate related anything. I don't know. I can't get a hold of them. I have a buddy that does have contracts with them and works with them, and he mentioned me, and they kind of just passed it off. I don't know. It's just because I have too small of a channel for them to care. So no, like I said, I would love to work with them and share their machines with my audience, but I'm not gonna buy them. I have too many machines to go and buy a machine. Glad I didn't upgrade the firmware after your video on the Clipper unlock. Yeah, mine was done somehow over the air. I don't know if I had like automatic updates or something like that, Dropkick, but unfortunately for me, it got patched on mine. They're lost. No, I appreciate that. I doubt it, but I appreciate that. Quick, did you put the bed and put glue down? Yeah, I did. The bed's on there. I put some isopropyl alcohol on a paper towel and went over it, so it kind of refreshed it a bit. So yeah, that residue you see it has a ton of glue on it. But thank you, Quinn. I appreciate that. Alright, let's go. so odd how they choose who to send their printers to. I've seen smaller channels that's not even dedicated to 3D printing get one. Yeah, JP, a bunch of non 3D printed people with smaller channels got them, and that's their audience really. They're marketing this thing as a printer for everybody, so that's why they're getting it. If you look back on my channel, the way I do these printers is I take them apart. I kind of like really showcase all the weaknesses of the machine. I focus the cons before the pros, and I doubt any company is going to want to jump through hoops to send me that stuff to just be criticized on purpose, and that's okay. The connections that I've made so far with the companies that support me regardless of what I say, those are the ones that I really appreciate. June 8th, said the K1 should be the next revision of Orca size. Oh, that's cool. That's good, Michael. Yeah, Orca, I've really enjoyed it. And it's definitely my go-to. I still use Cura because some printers that I have just have really good profiles that are solid, and I just don't want to go through the process of rebuilding them from scratch. But one of the things I like about Orca is when they have a machine in it, it works really well. Curious why their profiles are so slow for Creality machines, though. Like, they could definitely go faster on some that were super conservative. Like, a lot. Which tells you the companies that stand behind their product. Yeah, what it is, I'm in marketing. Like, this is my company. I do web marketing, web design, that type of stuff. And their marketing team are just complete pros. Like, they have really, really good, strong marketing team. They know what they're doing. They know who they're going for. And they see the stats. Like, the statistics of my channel are pretty public. Like, you can put in any YouTube thing to see the stats, and they're not that impressive. There's nothing impressive here. So I'm not gonna convert. Like, they have no true benefit of sending me anything, I don't think. And I think that's where smaller companies like Chitty Tech, well, not that they're smaller. Chitty Tech's probably bigger than Bamboo, but the success is different, right? And the growth. Like Chitty Tech, the fact that they're willing to send me 3 machines, even through the bad stuff and all the videos of me saying the machine's broken and showing exactly what's broken, that's the kind of stuff that I those are the kind of brands that I would like continue working with and stick behind. Have you considered using a texture PI plate? Yeah, definitely. I cut the notches in line in the old one and gets great adhesion for taller prints at full speed. That's good to know, Dropkick. Yeah, I have a bunch of plates. I would love to try it. I actually kind of like this one. It has a unique surface to it, and I haven't had any problems with the way that it adheres. But yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of the texture. But this thing came with it, so I've been kind of just trying to use it. Especially because my extruder has been broken for so long. I've never actually had a proper running machine for longer than like 2 weeks. So that's what I'm after. I'm after some consistency with this thing so that it can be a reliable printer, and then I'll probably do a couple things here and there. I'm just starting to build profiles in Orca. My Ender 2 was going dummy last night. Nice. Yeah, I have a few that I really enjoy. Like for the Voron, I spent a lot of time doing the PLA and the ABS profiles, and they are really good right now. I'm really happy with them. Guys, there's about 14 or 13 minutes left in the PLA giveaway by 3D Max. There is a pinned comment at the very top. Go ahead and jump in on that, and I'll be giving away a roll by them. And you have to be in the US, and you have to be present for the drawing. Man, what a good first layer. So I don't know if this will run into the same problem as we just did a second ago. I guess we'll find out in a second, but those pre-sliced files not working is kind of iffy. Nah, it's gonna fail. Something's up. That doesn't look good. Maybe it was just too hot. Although it's printing at 200. AI prompt, poor quality, detected by AI. Wow. Let's kick this up to 220. I'm not sure what's going on, but that looks horrible. I'm using their provided Hyper PLA dropkick. Every time you call first layer, I mean, it looked good. Like the skirt always looks so good. Honest reviews are appreciated by us, but some of the companies out there don't love you for them. Yeah, I heard Anchor Make was kind of not appreciative of honest reviews. What's pulling that? Yeah, that looks horrible. I'm gonna have to cancel that. Haven't used Orca, but I got it today. I hope it works for me. Yeah, just take your time in there, because some of the settings are pretty different, the way that they're controlled, but there's a lot of really good stuff in there. Maybe the filament's a little old. I don't know. It's pretty fresh. I've only printed things for the review of this machine with it. Yeah, I mean, that's a failed boat. We're gonna cancel that. Alright, ladies and gents, well, it's not under extruding, it's just not functioning properly, and I don't know if it has something to do with the firmware updates that have been coming out. It's very hard to tell right now without digging deeper. I'm obviously pretty disappointed. Let me make sure this thing isn't so bright. There we go. It's supposed to be like this. Maybe the nozzle's clogged? Nah, it's not clogged. You know why I know that? Because if I go to here, and I go to extrude retract, and I hit extrude, watch how smoothly it extrudes. Just got my K1 Max today, printing like a champ so far. Nice, nice. Do you have... Oh, well, you don't know if you have the new extruder or not. There's no real way to know. Actually, yeah, do you know if your extruder on top, the knob, this knob, is glossy like this, or it has a matte texture? It does, magnetic? Okay, cool, so you have to update it. I have the same problem with mine. It's always a 600. I'll never buy Creality again. Oh, man. So the same problem as this right now? It's doing this, Samuel? Yeah, like, look at the extrusion. That's a solid extrusion there. So it's definitely not clogged. Are you using the original Bowden tube that came with the printer? Yes. A lot of friction, hard bends, look at the gravity lid edge. It's not in it. I can show you. I have it totally free. So if there's friction, it's minimal. We're trying a different filament. I guess so. I don't mind. We don't have much time left in the stream, though. Wow, this Benchy's like, I am permanently installing myself. Oh! Yeah, I actually like this build plate. I think the build plate's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this has every problem you can think of. Extruding slow at first. Well, yeah, first layer is always slower. Yes, horrible quality, never prints right. I run a farm, so I know what I'm doing. I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing. I'm just thinking that if we both have the same hardware and the same software, I'm wondering if their latest update that they did in the future today caused some kind of issue. Did you hard reboot? No. Let's do that. So it does a reboot after the firmware, but not a hard reboot. So let's do it. Samuel, before all of this stuff was happening, when my extruder was actually properly working, this thing made some really, really nice prints. I think I printed these things on it. A few of these, they're like solid plastic, because they have these things that go all the way through the design. This is just something I have in front of me to show, but they are like perfect. Like just perfect prints. There's a spool holder to sit next to it because I want it on the side. What else did I print on it? Was this on it? I don't remember. I think this thing might be on it. Just a ton of really, really good prints were done on this machine when it worked. So I have a feeling there's a software issue. I've done printing at 230 for mostly PLA, full speed on the original nozzle. Got some knockoff CHT volcano nozzle in the mail, putting one in tomorrow. Nice, yeah, that should be good. I have one pre-ordered, so it's the first run. So mine was also first run. So we have that in common. No hard feelings. I understand. I didn't take that as anything. And you know, nothing I say, don't take this any kind of wrong way at all. I'm just trying to get down to the problem, you know. Maybe it has something to do with resetting. I don't know. Let's do. Let's see if I can get a Cali cat real quick. Do Cali cat download. Alright, let's do I still have Creality open? I do. Let's get back into Creality. Alright, you guys can't see it. How much time do we have? 55. So there's about 4 minutes left in the giveaway. It's pinned at the top comment. Guys, jump in there. As soon as I have something printing, I'll pull the winner. I'm just curious as to what's going on here. Oh, you guys can see this already. All right, cool. I'm trying to add it and I can't seem to add it. All right, Cali cat. There we go. We'll do the same mode. Wait. Maybe these predetermined things don't work as well. Currently on the latest version. Because like maybe these profiles also don't work. There are K1 profiles on printables. Oh! How do I do this on a Mac? How do I do this on a Mac, though? Whoops. Da. JSON files. Okay, let's try to figure this out real quick. So, let's go new Finder window. I wonder if I can go to Orca. I wonder if they're in here. Whoops. Printers profiles. K1 Max. Is that what I accidentally downloaded, by the way? Oh, oops. Oopsie. Minimize. Minimize. Ugh. K1 Orca. Man. Right here. Creality HP Ultra. Alright, I'll download this, but I just want the main profile. Alright, let's go here. Let's open this. With the slicer. Oh, sorry guys, I missed a ton of comments. You need them all? Maybe just the zip? I do need all those. Looks like the contest is over. I just got an email. Just so you guys know, I'll choose the winner in a second. All of the JSONs. Looks like I got the whole zip. Where do I put them in? Just in here? Why are some of these in folders? Creality. Machine. Alright, here's the machines. Limiting issue with them has been software, yeah. Are available, hopefully Clipper access. Yeah, once you have Clipper, full Clipper, and Orca, it's going to be a whole game changer. I'm actually probably not even going to do a video until that's a thing. I just, honestly, I don't really have the desire. Troubleshooting reminds me under 3v2, yeah. There's been a lot of these streams that I've done where it's just late night troubleshooting. File import for configs. Okay. File imports. Import configs. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's go to... Nope. No, I think that's the other one. Should I just do this? There are 3 configs imported. Only non-system and complete configs. Okay. K1. High template. Oh, look at this. Sweet. Cool. Okay. I'm excited about this. And what about these things? Just standard clipper, generic PLA. Oh, that's what that was. Alright, we'll just do generic PLA. Yeah, we'll leave all this the same. It's kind of slow. But I just wanted to print at this point to confirm... Whoops. To confirm any extrusion issues. Also, what the... Why is there no connection? That's weird. Usually there is a icon right here for setting the Wi-Fi connection. But I guess they don't let you. Right. Because Clipper's like closed on this thing. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so let's slice. How will I be able to send it through here? I guess I have to do it like old school style. Let's do print plate. Whoa, I've never seen this screen. Printer? Oh, because this is the other thing. Right, okay. That's why I haven't seen it. Let's go export G-code file. Let's just put it on, yeah, let's put it on downloads. Just so everything's in there. Okay, then we'll go to the browser. We'll go here. Refresh this thing because it looks whack. And then we'll do import. We'll go to our downloads. Here's this 28-minute Cali cat from Orca. Start printing. Okay. No preview on this one. Yeah, really, this thing needs Clipper. They need to open it. That's what this needs. You already look tired. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, Michael. Someone took the bamboo profile and changed it for K1. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have probably done that a little bit differently, but that's okay. Hope it works this time. Yeah, same. All right, once this goes, I'll choose a winner for the filament profile. I appreciate you guys sticking around. So yeah, it's been 2 days in a row of late night streaming. I can't promise, but I might do another tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if it upsets the significant other. Michael, always. I enjoy being able to do that. All right, let her rip. Like, I want Clipper, I want to install Camp. And I want to not be on any kind of leash with this machine so that it can print as beautiful as it looks on the outside. I bet if you make a generic Clipper profile and copied a lot of his current profile, you'd be able to connect to the normal way with bamboo. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that later. It's tough to do on a stream without, sitting with focus, Let us run. Go back to Orca and make sure the G-code is set to Clipper, not Marlin. I saw that it was set to Clipper. Yeah, right here. Definitely don't need that. I'll literally never use it. I wonder how this little procedure is handled in Clipper. Because it does like some strange little wiggle too. Appreciate the default Winamp skin. Yeah. Same, that's why I did it. As soon as I realized like I owned a bunch of MP3s for the channel for background music, as soon as I knew that I like wanted to choose some way to play MP3s, I was like, it's got to be classic Winamp. And you like the equalizer too? I set it how I used to set it back in the day. Alright, here we go. Round 4. Did you already do the giveaway? I didn't yet. I haven't chosen. It's over. But I haven't chosen yet. We're a little bit over. What's this thing doing? I have no error or anything, but it's just sitting there. Oh, there he goes. Alright, no skirt. Great first layer. See what I did there? Mono streaming, we lost those visualizers. Yeah, the visualizer. I used to stare at that thing. I remember if you click on it, you can make a line. Does it still do that? Yeah, they did it. Sick. Alright, there he goes. Oh, it's extruding. It couldn't do that before. Almost going too fast. I'm actually pretty happy that Orca looks like at least it's working. Like Orca to the rescue. It just, further proves that they have some issues on their software side that really needs some attention. Look at how dirty that plate looks from here. Also, can I get this thing to go full screen again? Apparently Creality Print doesn't think this thing is printing right now. So this Cali Cat should be 16 minutes. And we're already 20% in. Nice. Nice and slow through the overhangs. Get max cooling. Cool. Yeah, seems to be working good. Yeah, good to know. Slice files at Orca. Now we have a few in our group. Yeah, it's I'll set up some profiles in Orca later and make it clean it up a bit. Like the video, the more likes the better. Yes, please. Yeah, let's see what we're at now. Oh, we're not on live on here. 24 likes. There's 34 people watching. Come on, guys. Overhangs are cool. Better, what was the problem with the old extruder again? It just would not extrude filament. What ends up happening is it gets too hot, this portion, and the gears that are screwed into it only at one point instead of two bow out a bit, and as soon as they bow out, it can no longer actually extrude filament. JP, so that's what was happening. Yeah, the weakest point of this machine, by far, is the firmware. It has cooling for days. It has style for days. It has quality for days. It needs to have firmware for days. It was rushed, but it seems like Creality actually put some effort into it. Yeah, the machine, the engineers really put in their all. The way that it's put together, all the screws, everything about it seems to be really well done. Even this thing, like, yes, it's failed, and yes, they try to fix it a bunch. And as soon as this thing works, I will give it high praise, because the packaging here, the way that this is very good. It just needs to work, obviously. But, you know, mistakes happen, and I understand that. I make mistakes, you know, even in business. Like, it's just a thing that happens, so I totally understand that part. Can you give me a link to the cat you're printing right now? It's called Cali Cat. I think you can find it anywhere. Cali Cat. Yep. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. But it's the original Cali Cat. And it actually is a really good little test print. It has some overhangs. It has a 20 millimeter by 20 millimeter by 20 millimeter by 20 millimeter section. Fits on top of itself. There's a bunch of little things that it does that's actually pretty cool. It's called Cali Cat. You should be able to find it. Once we get software sorted, I'll be happy. Yeah, same. Alright, while this thing is printing, let's do the giveaway. Let's see how many people ended. 30 people. Alright, that's pretty good odds. Alright, as always, I gotta go to a different menu here. I gotta go to the back end of this thing. Let's go to winners. And I'm gonna draw the winner. We're gonna do one. Nice. I like how it works right away. Okay, I'm gonna hit announce winners to widgets with avatars. Announce. Boom. Don M. Don M. Congratulations. What was the question? Let me see what the question was. Question was, okay, so I gave you a bunch of different printers, the Voron, K1, the Cheetah Tech machine, or the Bamboo, which one and why, and you wrote... Oh, hold on, this is showing everybody's. You wrote the Bamboo P1S, reliability, and AMS system. That's those are good responses. Don, are you in here? If you are, I will give you about 5 or so minutes, maybe a little longer because of last time. 5 or so minutes to come through and claim your winnings, or I will choose a different person, because I'd like the person that wins to be here with us. So Don, congratulations. But let me know if you're in here or not. Hey, there he is. He was so excited he misspelled yes. Don, to claim your roll of filament 1, go to 3dmax.com and choose a PLA that's in stock. When you like one that you see, send me an email. Send me an email at Fedor, which is FEDOR at 3D Print SOS. I can see through Gleam what your email is, so I can obviously connect who it's coming from. I'll ignore the rest of the emails that come through. But go ahead, send me your address and your choice of filament to Fedor at 3dprintsos.com. I might not be able to get to it tonight, but I will tomorrow, and I'll send it forward to 3D Max. So congratulations, and thank you for staying to the end and sticking around and hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoy this roll of 3D Max. I've been really enjoying giving them out because I truly really like their filament, and it's nice. The people that haven't experienced it before, hopefully I could get them hooked a bit, you know. Also, if you do want to order more, I do have a 5% off coupon. I think you see it right above there. 3D Print SOS will give you 5% off if you want to order some. Who's Tess? Maybe it's a different Don M. It could be. Yes, it's me, Don. Me win filament. Yeah, so the cool thing about Gleam is I know your location. I know your email. So when you give me the address and the email that comes through, I can very easily tell if you're the right Don. Yes, there you go. You know, because they're literally in Florida. Yep. Yeah, you'll have extremely fast shipping from them. Straight out of Miami. You know what I'm going to do on this print? I want to make it go faster. Is there a speed setting? There isn't. There is not. Is there one through here? Printing speed. 0 out of 100. What does this mean, Creality? What does this mean? Can I go 150? I can't tell if it's working. Can I go 200%? Oh yeah, I think it's going. Yeah, that's working. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. That's what I should have done in the beginning. I go to 30 rolls of 3D Max a week. Nice. Hey, that's cool. Use my code, man. If you're buying them a lot, 5% goes a long way. I have to go. All right, Caleb. Have a good one, and thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Ludicrous mode, yeah. So if we had a printing at 200 or 300, so this is 200% of that. I can see it's having a cooling issue towards the back there. I mean, this is fast. That would make it, what, a 10-minute Cali cat? The man finally gets a good print and he wants to crank it up. YOLO, man. Fast machine, that's what they feed me. That thing is vibrating. All right, let's go. Let's be reasonable. All right, let's go 150. No. We're not doing 150. This is a Creality K1. This is top tier printing. Also, the print is going to be white, so it's going to be really hard to show on camera. Another winner, Feder. This took a bit longer than usual. Good night and thanks. Yeah, it did a little bit. And thank you, Papa, for being there. Maybe it'll be you next time. 400%. Done. I went hotter on the hot end too. Well, the extruder is no longer a problem. I live an hour from 3D Max. Oh, nice. Oh, you pick them up. Sweet. That's cool. Pallet at a time. Jeez. I don't know if you know Sergio from there, but he's a really good guy. Really cares. This is very fast. That webcam feed, yeah, it's good. I'm really surprised by the FPS of the camera. So, hot end, upgrade. Extruder, fixed. Camera, massive upgrade. And they're giving all three of those for $2. That's the right move. Open source in September. I want full clipper. I want to be able to use Orca, which I now will and can. I want to be able to connect to Orca, though. I'll figure that out. I'll figure out how to do that. I'll make my own profile from scratch. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Actually looks better than the Wise Cam. I mean, this camera is zoomed in all the way, but this is a really decent 4K camera. But it's max zoomed forward. I can't technically move it forward much more and get much better quality. Let's do that. Let's mess with the manual focus. Yeah, like this camera should be super crisp, but it's zoomed in and cropped quite a bit. And then here on this screen, we zoom in and make it think that we're on mobile. Now you can see both. Inception. That Cali cat's looking perfect, guys. Super nice view, yeah. Looks way better than my old 270. Yeah, I have a 290, I think, right over here. I need to throw that into the Voron. I'm just having that time. Okay, so I probably need to make a short or something telling people that the profiles don't work. All things considered. Do you see a difference in the layer lines from when you change? I can't tell from here. No, you can't. No, it looks pretty textbook from here. Junk Creality slicer causing all the problems. Yeah, like, how many hours did I spend troubleshooting the machine just now because the slicer was bad? Yeah, so it's printing. What was it? Hold on, do I have it open? So the speed was so 200 millimeters per second with 20,000. So 400% is 600. So the profiles in the Discord are good for the Orca. What do you mean? I haven't looked on Discord. So my Discord's like on a different display. Oh, hold on, I'm clicking. Wow, there's so many posts. Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know. Alright, coming back. I'm gonna try to see if this fixes mine. JP, which one are you referring to? I haven't been in Orca long enough to be able to post profiles. So I don't have any, unless you're talking about a link from somebody. Yeah, it's 600, but it's probably slower because of max flow. Yeah. Max flow I haven't touched. And it's probably, let's see, I can actually tell. Go to filament. Yeah, it's still set at 12. But I mean, it's going fast. My Voron does not print this fast. I'm still unsure what's limiting it so much. But I have to figure out which settings in Orca could slow it down. So I know it's capable of going much faster. I'm going to try... Yeah, I mean, Samuel, it's pretty clear that the issue was Slicer. I mean, look at that, you know? See ya. It's on an elevator riding down. Did you see that? Alright, Cali Cat. Let's move this back. Let's see if I can just pop it off now. No. Can I be impatient? Yes. Alright, let me see. Let me close this door. Let's see if I can get some light on here. And this is clearly too much light. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'll get a good view on it. No, I mean, the print profile is available for us to download, but you just answered it. Oh, yeah. Not yet. Not yet. Where is white balance? There you go. Alright. I dropped it. So it looks like, based on the light here, this was happening before I put it on 230. I had to raise the temperature. You know, it's hard to see on white. But for how fast this thing was going, I know it's a simple print. Come on, light. Give me like give me a reflection. There you go. Like I can sometimes capture. Yeah, whatever was happening right there in that small section, it definitely fixed itself above, and we clearly printed stupid fast above. So that's kind of interesting. You can see right here, the texture that's on the outside is gone once we started going a certain speed. And it looks like the quality on the higher section at 400%, it actually printed better Yeah, like even around the eyes is better than down here where the mouth would be. So that's kind of funny. It must be like some frequency that's just better. Corners look good. Let me get a caliper. It's pretty clear that slicer and wow, that's pretty good. Wow, that's even gooder. Well, it's definitely printing accurately. So, I wish that happened earlier, so that we didn't waste literally hours and actually had like something better print-wise. US version of Creality print for Windows has a calibration menu. Really? Yeah, I don't have Windows. I mean, I can run Windows, but that's a hassle. Let me see which one I have. And Creality print. Of course, it doesn't just say. I have 4.3.5. The issue was the slicer. Retro. The issue was the slicer, and the issue was the pre-sliced files that come on the machine. That took 20 minutes, by the way. So if you correct changing the time, will definitely speed up the print time. Yes. Yes. Okay, so as pretty much a conclusion, the machine is fixed. I finally have Creality K1 again. So I'm very happy about that. That means I can actually start using it and seeing what the deal is. I'll build a profile in Orca because I will be extremely happy if I never have to open Creality Print ever again. Shadow, are you on a Mac? PC. Yeah, I think PC has a version and Mac does not. So I think I'm kind of SOL on that one. PC Master Race. You know, I can run all Windows software and programs on this through Parallels, and yeah, I have a built PC, but I prefer Mac. Time for wine? Yeah, time for beer and sleep, technically. Okay, everybody. First of all, let me just thank you guys for sticking around. Thanks for liking the video. Thank you for all the suggestions. Thank you for all the help and encouragement. I really appreciate it. Also, congratulations to our winner, Don. Right? Was it Don? I think it was Don. Don't hate me. Where are we at? Don, congratulations. Send me that email if you haven't already. I haven't checked yet. I might not get to it tonight, but send me your address and a choice of your filament, and I will send that over there. You know, happy to be giving these things away. JP, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was kind of a bumpy ride, unfortunately, and what we ended up with was not the most extravagant model that you could have. Let me see if I can get the light to shine again. Also, I gotta say, I was looking at it through the camera. I never actually looked down. This looks great in person. You can't see those things. Hold on, can I show you guys through this? Oh, and face. Go away, face. Focus on the cat. Focus on the cat. You can't see those lines in person. That must be the way that the overhead lights play with the filament. Obviously it's white. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now you can see it on the camera. I mean, you gotta really like... This thing looks so much better in person than through the camera. That's hilarious. I'm doing the whole stream like looking at a series of monitors. Also, I'm showing you through a camera that's not on. You cannot see that. Okay, so this on that camera right there looks like it has ghosting around the eyes. Okay, so that is completely the fact that I have a super huge bright LED right there. Like, this is what I'm staring at. And then overhead light, that's also an LED that's super bright. This is kind of surprising. Also, look at the overhangs on the crotch. I know it's not that big, but they're straight. They're not diagonal. Pretty good. Very nice. Anyway, so the conclusion there is Orca Slicer to the rescue. Looks like the machine is fixed. I'm really excited about that. So I don't think I'm going to make a video on this thing until I have a profile in Orca and they open up Clipper. So it sounds like it's going to be a minute. I think I'm going to do a short or two to kind of at least to explain to people that it's fixed now and to show the camera, because the camera is pretty cool. So yeah, quality's great. Zero lines. Yeah, it looks way better with my human eye. Yeah, good night, everybody. Sorry about saying good night and then bye and then not actually going. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you all. You have to try PTG on the K1. That's true. This probably would be the least worrisome machine to do it on. Okay, everybody. Thank you all very much. Appreciate you all, like I said a million times. I'm going to cut it off here, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you guys in the comments. If you guys have any questions, touch base with me as a YouTube member, Patreon, or obviously on our Discord. And as always, I'll see you guys in the comments. Later.